Well, a warm welcome to everyone joining. Thank you for being here. As usual, get yourself ready with a notebook, grab a pencil or pen. Whatever you choose to write with is fine. This is math from the void. Math coming at you pretty much out of nowhere. And today we have another geometry SAT style problem. Wrote this one myself, actually. Been feeling kind of in a geometry mood lately that I've been working with these SAT math style problems. Really digging the geometry lately. And I could have made this one quite a bit harder, but I feel like it would have taken it beyond the level of SAT just because it would have taken quite a bit longer. But I'll encourage you to think about this at the end of the video. Go ahead and give the problem a read for yourself. It's pretty straightforward. We have a triangle. It's isosceles. Give yourself about a minute and a half or 2 minutes to try this problem out for yourself first. And then when you're ready, come back, unpause the video, see how we did it here. All right, let's get started. So, I underlined this. You're welcome. The triangle that we're talking about is isosceles. The thing is, what does isosceles even mean? There is some controversy on whether isosceles refers to a triangle that has all three sides congruent, which is also called equilateral. Some people say that is also an isosceles triangle. But here, we really just mean strictly two sides are the same length. Now, the issue or the challenge of this problem, and you'll notice it by the way that I asked the question, I want you to find the sum of all possible values for x. How can we have multiple values for x? Well, the thing is, guys, I didn't tell you which two sides are congruent. So guess what? We have to consider all possible pairs of congruent side lengths here, right? So I can draw a sort of sketch of a triangle here, kind of without loss of generality. Let's just say that these two sides are the same. Now, I don't know if that's going to be side LM and LN, or maybe that's going to be sides ML and MN, or perhaps this is going to be both sides NL and NM. It's not clear, so therefore we have to consider all possible cases. And those are the three possible cases. It's possible that we have these two are congruent. That's one possibility. It's possible that these two are congruent. That's another possibility. And then it's possible that these two are congruent. That's our third possibility. So since I'm using color coding, I might as well just do that off here to the side. Let's call this case 3. Let's call the purple, where's my purple? Let's call the purple case 1. And let's call the red case 3. Sorry, case 2. Once you break it into these three cases, we'll find a value of x for each of them, and then we'll add all of those values of x together. Again, this is an SAT style problem because there's this sort of vagueness on using a certain pair of sides, but then also it's not simply solving for x. I want the sum of x values. So it makes it more difficult to guess the right answer. You have to actually work through the problem. And now after this setup, this consideration, which hopefully you would do very quickly on the exam. Don't take 3 minutes to write all this out like I did, but I just want to be very thorough. Let's consider all of these cases. So it's possible that x plus 3 is equal to 2x minus 5. That's one possibility. Case 2 considers the possibility that 2x minus 5 is equal to 3x minus 2. And it's also possible that x plus 3 equals 3x minus 2. Now, if this is the case, case 1, we can really easily solve this. I didn't make them difficult to solve, which I could have used quadratic expressions if I really wanted to make this a little bit more time consuming, but I don't think it would have been appropriate for the SAT style because they're a little bit quicker. Really simply here, we get x equals 8. That is if sides LM and MN are congruent, if those are indeed the congruent sides. On the other hand, here, if we subtract 2x and subtract 2x, that would be really nice. That gives us an x on the right side, and that gives us a negative 3 on the left side. And lastly, if we subtract x, add 2, then we end up with 5 equals to 2x, which simply means that 5 over 2, or if you want to call it 2.5, that's fine, equals to x. Last step here is just to add all of these possibilities together. So of course we're going to get 8 plus negative 3 plus 2.5, and that's going to leave us with 7.5, or maybe if it were a multiple choice question, 15 over 2 might possibly be one of the answer choices as well. All right, that's all there is to it, guys. So, very simple question to read. There's not a whole lot of reading going on here. It tells you that there's a triangle, so we should expect 3 sides. Here are the 3 side lengths that were given. And then drawing the triangle can be tricky because we have 3 different types of triangles. We have to consider all of those cases. And then lastly, make sure you're answering the question. We need to find the sum of all of these possible values for x. All right, I think that's enough blab out of me. I'll catch you guys next time.